Ah, this stretch is really nice. Right, so today we are going to be doing a leg day. So this is going to be our first leg day for this channel. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. So we're going to be starting off with some deadlifts, some squats, some lunges, and some hamstring exercises. However, there's actually one exercise that I want to try at the end of this workout. It involves with a music called Bring Sally Up, Bring Sally Down. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but if you are, you're probably familiar as well with the push-up variation. However, you can actually do it with squats as well. So I'm gonna be trying to doing that, but I have to look at if the song is gonna get copyrighted or not. I hope not, but if it's good, then we're gonna do it. But if not, we're probably just gonna do something else. And yes, I'm pretty excited. Let's start off with some deadlifts. Okay, so let's start with some warm-ups of this bar. I should probably remove my slippers. Let's go. Okay. Right, so good warm up because you don't really want to go immediately heavy, especially with deadlifts, because deadlifts are probably one of the, I would say, controversial exercises because most people say, some people say that deadlifts aren't really necessary. Like the risks, the reward is not worth the risk. And some people say that it's essential for overall compound strength and stability. But I feel like this helps my lower back because I don't really do any exercises for my lower back, I think. Some exercise might indirectly work my lower back, but I really feel it working my lower back as well, because in order to maintain proper form for a deadlift, you need to engage your lower back, like your back as a whole. So that's why I still do deadlifts, and I'm probably gonna still continue doing it. But if you are gonna do deadlifts, make sure to do it with proper form. Okay, so let's start with some 45s on the side. And the way I actually do my deadlift set is I do it by 9-6-3. So what that means is I basically do it the first set with 9 reps, second set with 6 reps, and third set with 3 reps. I feel like it's more fun doing it that way because I don't know, 3 times 5 or 3 times 10 is kind of boring to me, But and again, that's the beauty thing about working out and constructing all these programs is you can adjust it the way you like it, and to which is more fun for you. Like you can make it more suitable for your needs, and yeah, you can try lots of things and see what works best for you. You don't really have to follow a certain workout program that is going to be given to you. You can adjust it if you feel like adjusting it. But yeah, okay, let's drop this down first. Let's do 9 of these. Yeah. So the way I like doing my leg exercises is I do it in a more explosive way. Like I keep mentioning this, but I like to do my exercises like slow eccentric movement. Okay, I promised that I would learn some like the certain words for fitness, like eccentric and decentric movements, and yeah, I still have it. I'm not sure what eccentric really means, but what I'm trying to say is when I go down on the deadlift, I do it slow, and when it's time to bring it up, I explode. So yeah, I like doing it that way because it makes you more explosive rather than like statically strong, and which will fit my goals, as I like to play sports and increase my vertical, increase my quickness, and I think that's definitely a good thing for me. So we're gonna be doing 6 sets of these. Sorry, 6 sets of these. I'll try to do it as explosive as I can, with proper form, of course. All right. For the third set, we're gonna be doing 3. For the last set, we're gonna be doing, I don't know, I'm not sure how much all of this weighs, but basically these are just like weight set that comes in 45 pounds all the way down to 5.5 pounds. So like 20 kilograms to 2.5. Like it goes in increments like 20, 15, 10, 5, and 2.5. And I think it's enough for me. I'm not really a strong guy, like relatively strong, but yeah, I think this is enough for me. But the good thing is, if I get stronger, like this is not enough for me, like especially when I do my bench press, I can just buy more weight, like I can just buy another 20 to put on here. So yeah, that's gonna be a good problem to have. Like when you don't have enough weight, you're doing something good. Okay. Honestly, I mean, this is what I've been doing normally, but I feel like I actually got stronger, I feel like I could do 10 reps of that, but yeah, I know I just said something about buying some weights. We actually might need to buy some weights because I have already put these weights here, and the only ones that are left is 2 of these and 2 of these 2.5s, 2.5 kilograms. So yeah, probably gonna need to buy some more weights now. But yeah, let's do the last set. I'll try 2 reps, or maybe 3, depending on how my back feels. Yeah, like I said on the previous episodes, that usually when you do a compound lift, you wanna increase your rest time relative to when you're doing an isolated lift, like a tricep extension or like a barbell curl, because compound lifts require a larger muscle group to work. So you're gonna need more rest, I would assume. I mean, I haven't really gone into the science of this, but I just feel like when I do a compound lift, I need more rest to gather myself. But when I do an isolated lift, I feel like I can do it immediately. So, yeah. And I think we're ready. But how long do you guys think a good rest time is going to be? Do you think it just depends on how you feel, or is there an actual like baseline for what's like the minimum rest time and the maximum rest time? But I assume it just depends on how intense your set is. But I feel like for compound lifts, a good minute is good. Yeah, I'll try for one first, but if I'm feeling good, let's do two more. Okay, let's do one more. You know what, let's do one more. Feels kind of good, you know? Okay, so this is actually my first time doing that 3 times in a row. So yeah, like I said, I feel like I'm getting stronger over the lifts. I just don't realize it because I keep doing the same number of reps every time when I work out by myself. But when I actually started to think about it, I could actually lift more. Maybe that's what's holding me back. But then again, especially in exercises like bench presses and squats, especially with the setup that I have now, I don't really have a proper squat rack. So the safety is gonna be kind of wonky, because especially in bench press, if I don't have a spotter, which I usually don't, I can't really go heavy on it. I mean, there's these little safety bars here, but if there's a chance that I miss them, then I'm fucked. So that's probably why I don't really go too heavy on the bench press. Even though I think I can, but yeah, I should probably get a spotter when I can. But you know, we'll see. But yeah, actually, let me actually count how much these weigh. That's like 125 kilograms. That's like, how many is that in pounds? 125 times 2.2 is, I don't know, like 270, 280. So, I mean, yeah, it's not really that impressive, but you know, it's good for me. I feel like I could do like 350, my max, maybe a bit lower, 340 with proper form. But then again, I don't have enough weights, and I haven't actually been to an actual gym for a long time now because, again, I really don't need to. But yeah, maybe one day we could go to an actual gym that has a little bit more weight, and maybe I can test out some of my 1-rep maxes. But for now, let's move on to squatting. So the way I actually, transfer the bar and the weight to a squat is, I've already removed all of the weights except for the 45s because I'm still gonna use the 45 anyways. But in order to transfer it from here to here, I should probably learn how to do the snatch, but I haven't really trained how to do it yet. So the way I do it is I just lift it, put it on here, and you should probably put these safety pins in case But yeah, I put it like that and I just drop down. And just squat it and put it back on here. So, you know, I feel like that's way more convenient than removing all the weights. I'm not a big fan of going heavy on squats yet, especially if I don't have a spotter, because number one, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it. Like if I fail a rep, I don't know how I'm gonna disembark the bar, because I feel like when I'm holding the bar like this and I try to slip it off, you know, I feel like my hand will get dragged. And yeah, these are not really reliable, because let's say if I get the bar down here and I try to put it back, if I put it back, this goes forward and the glass breaks. Like there's a glass in front of me, so we don't want to do that. But yeah, but again, this is already enough for me. I already feel a good pressure on my leg, so not really need don't really need to squat heavier than that, but I probably should though, you know, one day. But yeah, let's do 3 sets of 10 of these. Okay, yeah, that feels good. It's kind of weird. I actually hear some kind of like popping sound on my knees, you know. I don't know if that's good or bad, but like, I don't know. Hope not. But yeah, people on the like fitness influencers are really strong, you know, because I see them squat 2 plates easily for squats. I mean, I could probably do 1 or 3 reps, but again, I haven't really tried it, so I won't really know. But yeah, one day when I get bigger, stronger. But right now my goal is to really get faster and quicker for sports. But again, I wouldn't mind getting stronger as well. All right, good set right there. Okay, good set right there. I'm gonna sit down for a second. Okay, next we're gonna be doing some jumping lunges with dumbbells over there. And again, I like doing jumping lunges because, you know, for explosive, I still want to incorporate some sort of plyometrics during my leg workout. So yeah, let's do some jumping lunges. I would do 16 reps for 3 sets. The reason why I do 16 reps is because I feel like jumping lunges, I count it for like each leg. So yeah, it's gonna be 8 reps basically for each leg. So it's gonna be 16 reps per set. And yeah, let's do it. Okay. Right. So I like doing jumping lunges rather than normal lunges because I still would like to incorporate some sort of plyometrics during my leg workout. So that's why I included these in. But again, plyometrics take so much gas, man. Like, I feel like I got way more tired by doing 1 set of these than the deadlift and squat combined. But yeah, plyometrics are very tiring. It's almost like a form of cardio. But we move. Right. All right. Yeah. So definitely among all of my exercises for leg day, these are definitely the toughest for me. All right. Last one's gonna be some hamstring curl, but with bands, because I really don't have a hamstring curl machine on here. So we're gonna do the next best thing. You might be asking, how do I train my hamstring curl? Oh wait, what? How do I train my hamstrings without a hamstring curl machine? Well, let me tell you, all you need is some bands and something to hook those bands up to. In this case, we have some weights here that should hold these bands enough for me to pull on them. And these bands are really cheap, by the way, so I don't know how much it cost, but I know they were just cheap. So when I do this, but I feel like this is too heavy, so I'm just gonna do 2 bands. Just do that. You just start laying down and tie it to my hamstrings right here, and then just lay down here. I feel like I'm already way out of frame, but I'm just gonna do this and adjust the frame is needed. So, but again, You just need some bands, and you know, just start pulling. Yeah, you can definitely feel it still. Like, it's definitely targeting the hamstring for a fact. That's for sure. Okay. Okay, that should be good. Oh, wow. Okay, yep. Yeah, I definitely feel it. I definitely feel it. Oh, okay. Yeah, the tension is really there. Yeah. I feel like when I do this, I'm gonna get cramps in my hamstring, but yeah. Bands. Bands are so good for a lot of things. It's essential for a home gym. But yeah. Let me move to a different angle. Hold on. Alright, so those were my exercises for my leg day. And I know those were just four. That was just four of them, but I feel like that's already enough because I feel like it doesn't really matter how many exercises you do, as long as you train it like near to failure. But yeah, I mean, I said I was gonna do bring sally up, bring sally down, but honestly, my legs are already really pretty banged up from especially the jumping lunges. So I'm probably gonna do that on another video, maybe like I don't know, just a different type of video. And so yeah, but one thing I usually do also, like after my leg day, I do some calf training, but I mean, I don't really include it on leg days anymore. I just do it like randomly, like when I go to the gym. I mean, when I go in this gym, in this room, you know, I just stand on that ledge right there and just do some calf raises. So if you wanna know what types of calf exercises you can do at home, you can just do the simple calf raise, like just like that. I don't know if you can see these, but you just want to do these. Just start doing raises, calf raise. Like this might not seem much. This might seem easy, but if you do 50 of these, 50 to 100, you'll definitely feel some burn. And if you want to make it harder, you can make it. You can do it one at a time, and that also trains your balance, which is really important for sports. And if that's easy, you could find like a ledge, like let's say stairs, and you can do it like on the side. You can like hang your I'll just show it. You can hang your foot there and just do some calf raises, so that the purpose of that is to have more stretch at the bottom part of the rep, so it's way harder. But yeah, so the one thing I would really say that for the people that are afraid to go to the gym, like that's like I had a friend the other day that, you know, I mean, I had a friend told me that the number one reason he hasn't really started his fitness journey yet is because he's afraid to go to the gym. And I told him that you don't really need to go to the gym. Okay, there's a fly there. You don't really need to go to the gym because you can literally start at home with nothing, you know. Sure, you might not hit all the specific targets that you want, but since you're just beginning, any exercise will benefit you. Like really, like even if you just do push-ups, 100 push-ups a day, that's really gonna benefit you from doing nothing. So whenever I hear someone say that they can't really start because they're afraid to go to the gym or they can't go to the gym, you just need your body and the floor to start. And that's definitely how I started. You know, just from my room, doing some push-ups, you know. But if you want to take it to the next level, then I really suggest you to buy a pull-up bar. Like if you really want to do home workout and you can't do anything else, a pull-up bar is such a useful tool. However, if you can't buy a pull-up bar, you just need to find something to hang on to, you know? Like I said in the previous video, on the back and biceps episode, I said that you can just find a cabinet that supports your weight. I mean, it's not recommended, you might break it, but what I mean is maybe you can find a bar or something. But this is what I mean. Like I feel like it's way more easier to just buy a pull-up bar because it's relatively cheap. Like it's relatively cheap. Like go online, search for like a third-party pull-up bar that you can just attach to a doorway, and you're set. So you know, so if you're afraid to go to the gym or you're embarrassed to go to the gym, you know, you can really just start at home. You know, just start doing push-ups, squats, pull-ups, sit-ups, and you're good, you know. And once you build that confidence, then you can maybe go to the gym and start doing more, you know, complete body workouts. So, but if you can only are able to work out at home, a pull-up bar and some bands I really feel are the only two things that you really need to do a full body workout. Like the reason I included the bands because like as you saw there, I could do hamstring curls. But another thing that you could do that you can't really do with push-up, like with a pull-up bar and you know, push-ups, is working your lateral delts and maybe like rear delts, like flies. Because I don't know how you're gonna do that with a pull-up bar, but with bands you can just attach them to your leg and just do some side delts, lateral raises, and like reverse flies. And you can even do flies by attaching a band to a wall and just doing that. So pull-up bar and a band and bands are really the two essential things that you need when you want to work out at home. But again, don't be afraid if you can't afford those two, because the most important thing in working out is to start working out. Here's my advice if you really want to start working out. Don't even think, just stop thinking. Like stop thinking first and just actually do something, whether that be jumping jacks, running, jumping around. Just do something active, right? Because as you do that, you're gonna think, this is kind of easy. Let me try to do some other things. Then that's gonna spark your, you know, you wanna get some more information, and that's how you learn the different types of exercises. But if you want to start working out, just start doing something. Doesn't matter. Push-ups, running, pull-ups, sit-ups, it doesn't matter. Just do something that makes you sweat. So yeah, I think, you know, I'm actually getting kind of hungry with all this talk. So come with me and I'll make some protein shake. Man, this flies. I just ordered a brand new pack of protein powder. So good timing, because my previous one just ran out. So we need some scissors for this. Ooh. Right. Luckily for me, the scoop is not buried all the way down there, so here it is. But that's one annoying thing about new protein packages, that when you open them up, the scoop is buried down there. So I've already put in 16 milliliters of water in this drink, in this shaker. Then all you need is just two scoops. I only really do 2 scoops because, you know, it's easier to mix. And that's it. I don't really know why I had to record this, but I'm just trying something new. I think you were expecting a little bit of more, peanut butter, bananas, I don't know, strawberries. I know. All I do is just simple water and protein shake. It's all good. You just shake that up. And then we drink it. So yeah, I don't know why I expected this to be longer. But maybe when I make my drinks or meal more advanced, I could put in some more extra flair on it and flavor, but this is all I really do is just some basic stuff. Like I don't really overcomplicate things. But yeah, anyways, thank you for watching today's leg day. I don't know what you're hoping, but I hope you learned something, and but anyway, thanks for staying with me and staying until the end. But yeah, I'm actually pretty tired right now. After this, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I still have things to do. I have to video edit some stuff, but yes, finish this protein shake, do some stuff, and then